Hi Libra! Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to do a quick monthly reading. As you can see from your card here, it says balance on it, 7th of the Zodiac. My Libra brothers and sisters, how are you this month? We're going to take a look and find out. Okay, I want to start with an animal energy chart just to get the general vibe. I think Honey's going to join us in a second here. We have the snake in reverse. And on the back of the deck, we have the bear and the earthworm in the middle. Interesting. Libra, are you sleeping a lot? I'm a Libra and I have been sleeping a lot. Can't keep a schedule to save my life. I'm gonna get a lot of, a lot's making too much sense for me right now. I'm a Libra Sun and Venus. But we have my snake here in reverse. So the snake is all about creativity, having like a creative center that you're trying to keep secret. And when I see this in reverse, it's almost like you're really struggling to maintain some type of creative endeavor and keep it going. When I'm seeing my bear along with, what was it? The earthworm. It's almost like you're not exactly in the beginning of something, right? It almost feels like you have it situated and well maintained, but you're at a point where you're just kind of tired. My bear is all about spiritual slumber, so it could be that you're feeling very exhausted, kind of weary or weak lately. I know I have been. I wonder why. But more importantly, I definitely do see that some kind of creative project that has been really taking off for you, you feel like a bit worn down from it and exhausted. Let's get a little bit more using, is this shaking a lot? I'm not sure. Using my Oracle Energy card. I'm trying out a new stand because usually I keep it up top, but we'll find out. We'll find out how well this works. Let's get some, Oracle Energies. One more, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have Perseverance upright. We have Completion in reverse, and then we also have Bittersweet in reverse. We had two more fly out, Joy and Service in reverse. So I'm almost getting the sense that you really need to take a break, Libra, but regardless, it's almost like this nagging, pestering, anxious feeling that what you've been working on really isn't done, that you know that now that it's stable, you still have to continue going, you still have to, I'm seeing Sisyphus, where it's like, you still have to push that rock up the hill. And I do see you wanting to persevere, wanting to continue with it. That's Honey. Hi, pretty girl, come on. But it's almost like you're kind of losing your interest in whatever this creative project has been. And it's not that that you're losing interest. I just feel like you're so overwhelmingly tired and drained at this time. Maybe you could use a little bit of self-care. I know I could, Libra. But let's get some situations to dive in a bit deeper. And then we will grab tarot. Oh, okay. I grabbed 3 right off the rip. We have roller coaster coming out first and foremost, followed by lockdown, mental prison, confined, and irreconcilable differences, divorce in reverse. So yeah, I see you not wanting to walk away from this, knowing that it's not complete, that you still have to continue, that you still have to persevere here. But it's just like emotionally, it might be like your personal life is invading in on your energy, or maybe some other things, kind of like background noise is almost like drowning out your creative spark and sparkle. So you just feel kind of bleh, mentally contained or confined. Maybe you're overrun with anxious thoughts here. And ironically, I see you being really easy on yourself despite it. This is kind of like I will have moments where I get overwhelmingly anxious about the state of the world. And then I'm like, oh, I'll have a sudden moment where I'm like, oh, it's actually really reasonable for me to feel anxious. So rather than trying to like stop it or to give into it, just kind of accept that like, yeah, the world's kind of a mess and that's what I'm feeling right now. And that's okay. It's a reasonable feeling. It's a reasonable emotion to have in reaction to what I'm experiencing all around. Ooh, we also have single coming out. Some Libras might be recently single. That might be a thing, a worry here as well. Maybe you're worried that you won't be finding someone again. You might be pushing more of your energy towards hobbies, or I'm really getting like hobbies and career because of some freshly single energy here. Oh, I just heard glow up. And Libra, Is this the collective thing? Because I did this all yesterday. I went through and I revamped my whole wardrobe. Is this a collective energy? I had no idea. Oh, I'm so excited. I was just following my intuition on it. But yeah, Libra, I am seeing this next month for you, just kind of a glow up in your energy, where instead of kind of giving in to this like anxious, bittersweet, unhappy energy, I see you like turning a fresh page on it. I'm just sort of turning the other cheek to it, where it's like you kind of take on a new perspective and you're like, wow, like I actually don't have to let this get me down. I can actually put on a song that I really like and change my whole vibe right now if I want. And it's so funny. I just saw someone who's like sobbing and then they are like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm gonna party. So it is kind of that vibe. I do see you starting out this month a little bit rocky, a little anxious, a little nervous, exhausted, worn down, tired, weary, weak even to a point. And then I see you having that aha moment where you just change up your whole energy, your whole vibe, and you're like, wait a minute, like my energy is rich. My energy is rich and dense and creamy and beautiful, and no one, not even myself, can stop that or take it away from me. So I see this month being very, very good for you, but it's gonna have some moments where you're like, oh, I just want to sleep. I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with anything. I don't want to try to keep myself on a schedule. I just want to sleep, rest, take care of myself, and that's totally fine. Honey, come here. Do you hear her crying in the background? Come here. Okay. All right, let's get some tarot. My energy is going right now. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to use my romance tarot. This is always my favorite for Libras. Let's find out what is going on for my Libras this upcoming month. I feel like I'm going to be heavily targeted in a second here. All right. We have my Five of Swords. Yeah, so it's kind of like you might be in like a mini hermit where you're just kind of stuck inside your own head, kind of maybe even looking at the past, looking at what's happened. Nostalgic and anxious. I'm seeing like worn down, kind of weary, maybe even like a light energy of wanting to give up or not to pursue this goal or this dream that you have that you've been working towards. I see that in the beginning. That's that bittersweet, that exhausted energy. But I feel like it's because you're just quite depleted. You need some natural time to reset. And then we have my Knight of Cups here. So when it comes to like love and joy, I almost feel like it's not something that you're actively pursuing right now. It's something that you're like, oh, well, it either happens to me or it doesn't. But that's a mindset that needs to change here, Libra, because in all honesty, like you have full control over your emotions. You have full control over what happens to you. There is no excuse to sit here and be like, oh, well, like the world is a mess, so I have to be too. You're allowed to take charge of your emotions. And let's see, what else? Let's continue. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Let's get a couple more out on here. Okay, geez. We have the Fool. Yeah, okay, like I said, like I see you like taking on this new perspective, and it's really just gonna give you a jump here, but in a good way. We have my King of Wands in reverse. Let's get a couple more out on the board. The Eight of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Swords in reverse. What are you? The Moon in reverse. Oh, okay. All right. Give me one moment. I just threw a card. Okay, Libra. Sorry about that. So, I did go ahead and grab it. It was the Seven of Swords. And it's strange because I had three other cards fall out. We had the Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man upright, both of those upright, and the Page of Swords, clarifying the Hanged Man here. And then the Seven of Swords seems to be some kind of theme energy for this, some overall. So I'm getting the sense that there is some kind of betrayal here that you really weren't expecting. And now with that Moon card, now that the cat's out of the bag, at first, I see you being quiet and kind of holding some kind of resentment for this backstab But I see you pulling the knife out of your back yourself and moving forward, moving away from this person, realizing that you can't control their energy with this King of Wands in reverse. You can't control their energy, but you can control how you react to it. And I see you reacting by kind of pulling away, again, Ace of Swords, pulling that sword out of your back and enjoying your life anyways. Going forward with some kind of plan, even though you do feel stuck in this situation about this person and about what you should do with this person, with that Page of Swords being there, you feel like you really weren't expecting them to behave in this kind of way. I'm getting the sense that someone was, they were acting really shady with that Seven of Swords, right? They did something that was just unencourageable, and with the Devil being here as well, they knew. They knew that their intentions here were dirty or wrong in some way. Maybe you even told them. Maybe you had told them how you were feeling about what they were doing and walked away from this person, blocked them as a result, or ignored them as a result. I see you keeping your distance here, but not in a way where it's like you just fall completely flat, you know, and don't do anything. I see you keeping your distance in a situation where you continue on your own path and you move forth with it, like steadfast, just without them. This person, I feel as if this has kind of been their intention for a while. You might have felt it creeping up, where maybe you didn't trust this person fully, and now that their true intentions have been revealed to you, and I'm getting the sense that this is really intuitive as well, that you were kind of picking up on it over time. Now that it's been revealed to you, I almost get this like, because the way that I'm seeing it, it's like a shaken up energy. Maybe it did shake you for you to see them validate your intuition so strongly. But I see you really holding your head up high and moving forward. I do see quite a bit of love lost for this person and for your situation with my Page of Cups here on the back of the deck. Yeah, we have my Page of Wands as well, and my Empress in reverse. This person, it's like they couldn't live up to what you wanted them to be like in your life, or you had an idea of who they could be and they repeatedly failed that. I see you not wanting to have walked away from them, but it being healing overall for you to make this kind of judgment call. Yeah, and I feel like you're looking back in the past at how this person has behaved or acted and been like, how did I not see this coming sooner? How did I not see this coming? Like, I should have picked up on it back then. I should have picked up on it when, you know, they did this and it hurt me, and they didn't care that it hurt me. I should have known. With my Devil card and my Five of Wands behind that, ooh, and the Sun behind that, this person is committed to trying to cause some kind of drama or some kind of mental conflict in you. Maybe they're maybe they're just like telling you that you should give up on this kind of dream, this creative endeavor. That's that roller coaster energy that I was picking up on. Like, this person feels very unstable in their own energy, and it does seem as if they are because they're so unstable, they're trying to knock you off balance too, so they can feel better about their own instability, or so they can feel like they have some kind of control, or this kind of reminds me a bit of Virgo, so you might have some Virgo placements, where it's like they're kind of projecting their trauma onto you in order to feel superior to you. It's very strange. I don't like that very much. I want to get just a couple here. I'm going to go with my little kitty cat deck, and then I'll grab some self-care, and we'll get terms. But yeah, let me just get a couple clarifiers. Ooh, okay, those came out quickly. Yeah, we have my Fool in reverse, we have the King of Wands in reverse, and we have my Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh. Those are all here. We have my Fool, my King of Wands, and my Seven of Swords. And then my Five of Swords as well. Okay, on the back we have my King of Swords and my Knight of Cups. Yeah, I see you blocking this person out, and there is just love lost in this situation. You're just realizing, like, no matter how much care and love and time and patience and tolerance you give this person, they are not going to change. They are going to continue to try to burden you. because that is who they are. They are this inhumane, cruel King of Swords energy where they do just intend to hurt the people around them when they don't have their ish together. We have my Knight of Swords because they don't have a plan on how to fix their situation, so they want to make other people feel worse so they can feel superior to them, even though their situation's just as bad. My Two of Pentacles, and they had a choice here. I feel like they were tested, and you were the test, and how they were going to treat you. Spirit was using this situation to test them, to test whether or not they were going to choose a path that was going to be beneficial for everyone. And in not doing that, they broke the social contract. And so Spirit is like, we're going to remove this person. We know it's been a roller coaster with them, but we were trying to use you to teach this person how to treat other people, and they have failed that test. And as a result, they are not able to go on this new beginning with you. They are not able to take control of their life or their situation. I feel as if they were trying to exhaust and deplete you so you couldn't succeed. That's that betrayal energy here. Look at this. Like, I'm flabbergasted because we have my Seven of Swords here and my Seven of Swords here. This person, their intention was to betray you the entire time. It's almost like, and if this is like a partner, because we did have that single card, if this was a partner, this is like the energy of, like, they try to treat you as a placeholder. And this isn't the first time that they've done that. And so Spirit is coming in with that Five of Swords and being like, they are going to regret this. They are going to look back and see that the moment they messed up, that the moment where their life started to really tumble downhill, where the rock that Sisyphus was holding paled down upon him and he fell back, is when they treated you poorly. And it's funny because, like, you don't need to get any kind of revenge against this person. Walking away from them, recognizing that this is not a civilized person that you can grow with, is the revenge here. And I love that. Let's get some self-care, because I know you're gonna need it, Libra. I do too. And we have Sing. We have Sing coming out. Maybe you have a song, number 9. Maybe you are a writer or a musician. Maybe there's a playlist that you really like. I do have a tarot shuffle link down in the description below if you are interested. This comes to 9, which is the number of completion here. And I'm going to grab some initials and charms just to end this reading off. Let me grab... I know I'm shaking. Let me grab an angel number for you. We have Scorpio coming out, as well as the South Node. Yeah, so it could have been a Scorpio who betrayed you, who treated you poorly. I know a lot of Scorpios, and I'm gonna be honest, they do not know how to act. Don't get mad at me, I'm sorry. And if you're a Scorpio watching this, I used to love Scorpios. I try to avoid them now because every single Scorpio I've ever met has just been... Okay. For the angel number, it is 115. Go into your browser, type in angel number meaning 115, and that'll be your message from Spirit. Let me grab some initials. We don't have a lot. Oh, maybe you were tied to this person in some way. Because we have my 2 hearts here. Yeah, and we also have husband and wife coming out. Nose pierced. Someone might have their nose pierced here. But this was a karmic relationship. That's one of my karmic rings. And then we have true love is worth waiting for. So if you are single or walking away from someone, or if you're scared to, just know this was never supposed to be your person. We have the letter G coming out as well. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Libra.